going, boys and girls? Welcome back to episode 17 of my NHL franchise mode with the Montreal Canadiens. So in the last episode, we did the free agency plus the home opener. Big names got moved, like Nico Hischier signed to the Boston Bruins, Brad Marchand signed to the Tampa Bay Lightning, Kucherov to Nashville. Those are the three big pieces. Brandon Carlo, we tried to sign. He went to St. Louis. So did Bobrovsky, Binnington to Chicago. I mean, there was all kinds. If you go look at the last episode, you could tell a lot of signings, a lot of new faces in different places. But yeah, it's a new season now. We won the first game 5-3 against the Winnipeg Jets. I want to thank you guys again for 100 subscribers. I'm at 111 or 12 now, which is awesome. And like I said in the last video, tell NHL 25, let's try to get to 1,000. So if you haven't yet, click that subscribe button. All right, so like I said, we won 5-3 to the Winnipeg Jets. They're actually 0-2 now to start the season. So we'll sim probably the first, I'll go the first 20 games, all right? We'll do the first 20 games and see how our team is doing after that. All right, so we'll take it up to Ottawa. That should be the 20-game mark. They're actually 2-0, I saw that. So we're going to play them third game. But Columbus is not, we lose 3-1, okay. But win 4-3 against the Ottawa Senators. So far, not looking the prettiest, but it's doing pretty okay. Lane Hutson injured. All right, since Lane Hutson got injured, we're going to put Guli Mayo on the top pairing. Vakanainen could slide in with Bichelle. I put Bichelle to the left now and Vakanainen on the right, since he could play left and right. Then the power play, I put Owen Beck. I want to give him some more ice time at least, not just bottom lines and penalty kills. So I put Suzuki at the point. I mean, I feel like he could take a decent wrist shot there, and then Owen Beck could be in the middle, just getting the rebounds or just quick little one-timers in the slot. So that's going to be the power play there for now until Lane Hutson comes back. Oh, I hate when this happens. Stop the sim. All right, we won. They were 4-4-1 after 9. 10, 11, so what was it? Ottawa, right? I think that should be the 20-game mark, but that's a win there. It's huge. Another win there, 6-0 against Seattle. That's huge also. Montembeault actually went there, so pretty cool that we beat them. I'm going to continue. Stop the sim quick. I think I'm going to, you know what? They're not doing that good, Boston. So what I'll do is sim to Columbus, and I'll put Lane Hutson in there. She'll be for sure ready to go. 8-1 win against the Boston Bruins. Okay, so since Vakanainen's been in, he's actually +8. This Bichelle, oh my god. I'm going to keep it how it is. I'm going to go Mayu Guli on the first line still, just because we actually are performing. And I'm going to put Lane Hutson where Vakanainen is. I'll just keep it like this and see how we continue to sim. And Owen Beck, did he get any power play points? He's at 8 points in 13 games. 3 power play points. Damn. Oh, it's rough. It's rough. Sometimes it's rough, but we're going to have to take him out, unfortunately, or definitely putting Lane Hutson back in. And Suzuki slides back to the center slot there. So let's continue that sim. 2 more games, boys, till... Oh, what am I? I'm not even close to 20 games, actually. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I definitely miscalculated there. So I'll go to the Detroit game, and that'll be a 20-game mark. So back-to-back wins there, boys. Our team is looking good still. 10-4-1. Love to see it. Shootout loss against the Senators, but a shootout win against Carolina. Okay, a couple losses back-to-back, but it's a win against Chicago. So we're 12-6-2 after 20. If we go look at the standings quick, we'll go in our division. So Leafs, Lightning, and Red Wings are who we're playing. They have 2 games ahead of us, though. They have a lot. Okay, so even Lightning, 4 games more. Leafs, 3 more, and Red Wings, 2. Look at that. Our whole... Oh, my God. Bruins, 25. Senators, 23. Sabres, 24. Panthers, 24. We're only team who has 20 games played right now in our division. So that's the East... not Eastern. That's the Atlantic Division. Metropolitan, Hurricanes, Jackets, Devils... Flyers, Capitals, Islanders, Penguins, Rangers, Canucks, Ducks, Flames, Oilers, Kraken, Golden Knights, Kings, and the Sharks still at the bottom there. Damn, in the Pacific. Central, Steelheads at the top. It's pretty cool. Blues, okay, the Blues are coming back. Avalanche, Stars, Wild, Jets, Predators, and the Blackhawks. All right, so starting with the forwards for the Canadiens, Nick Suzuki leading the way with 9 goals and 17 assists for 26 points. Caulfield with 13 goals, so it's I wouldn't say bounce back year because he still did get 39 goals last year, but let's hope he gets closer to 51 again this year, more than 39. So 22 points for him. Crosby still ripping it on that third line. I love this guy. I mean, who doesn't? But 40 years old, 22 points in 20 games. Sveshnikov with 19 points. Doc with 19. Farrell with 19. 1 goal, 18 assists. Love to see that. Slavkovsky 16, Wright 15, Owen Beck with 10, Heinen with 8. So our whole team actually doing pretty well. Killorn is the only minus, but that's all right. That could change, no problem. He's only a -2. On defense, Lane Hudson 17 points in 14 games, so beautiful right there. Bichelle with 7. So guys, see this? Look at this. We don't need Carlo. We have a guy like Leon Bichelle. Freaking love to see that. Logan Mailloux, no goals yet this season, but 7 points. That's okay. Plus 15. Caden Gooley, 4 points, plus 10. I'm telling you, this guy's 82 overall, but he could be freaking 74 overall. As long as he's performing how he's performing, this guy's getting top line minutes. It's amazing to see. Yeah, we saw this back in 9 and 3 points, plus 8 in 6 games. And then, okay, so this is where we're slacking a little bit. So what I'm going to do is actually change Vakanainen for Harper, and he's going to play alongside of Korzak because -11 and -10 is just too much. And then goalies, we got Decord 8-6, 0-1 with a 905 save percentage, 3.17. So, not the best. Havilid 4-0-2, so a 909, 2.79. So he's actually not doing too bad for the stats he has in the games played. So we're going to keep it as is for now, though. We are winning games. And then what we'll do is at the halfway mark, if they are still not doing that well, we're going to probably look to do a trade even before the deadline, if anything. So go to the 41 game mark. That should be the halfway. Well, it will be the halfway mark of the season. So let's calculate this properly this time, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16... 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So after the Chicago game, at the Rangers game, will be the halfway mark of the season. I did see a comment. It's the same guy who keeps commenting on my videos saying play more games. So what I'll do is I will play another game this season, just later on in the season, all right? I'm not going to do an early game. I'm sure there's going to be some tight matchups, maybe like a Boston at home or a New Jersey or Buffalo or I don't know, even Ottawa or Toronto near the end of the season. So, yeah, I will play another game, just won't be early on in the season, all right? So, let's go to the Rangers, halfway mark of the season. And we win 7-0 versus Detroit. Amazing. Killington, Calgary, yeah, I don't need defenseman right now, though, especially not a long-term one. So, I'm going to decline that. Our team is doing well enough. 4-2 win, 4-2 win, 5-1 win. Yeah, our team is just nasty. Sean Farrell is out. So you know what? I'm going to manually do this because I want to put Brad Lambert in the lineup. Slavkovsky, first line with Sveshnikov and Suzuki. We'll put Doc on the side. Crosby in the middle. And then Shane Wright in the middle. Lambert on the right wing. Alright, so this is the lines for now until Farrell comes back. And I'm going to put Owen Beck. I'm going to... you know what? No, I'll give Lambert. I'll give Lambert the ice time. I do want to get... Yeah, we'll give it to Lambert. All right, so where was this? 3-2 win over Washington, 2-1 win over Boston, 5-2 win over Buffalo. And let's continue the sim. So we're 19-7-2. It's a 4-3 win, 6-0 win. We'll do continue... Oh, actually, he might be good for this game. Let's go see. Okay, so Sean Farrell's still a playable injury, so we'll actually take him out. Sorry, keep him out. We'll continue. We'll go game by game. Let's advance this one. It's a 4-2 win. Let's go to the Buffalo game. Wow, they're 10-18-6. In the 5 games, he had 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 in the plus-minus, 7 sogs on net. All right, can't complain with that. He wasn't a minus. Shane Wright, you're going to go back to the side. Crosby back down. Doc back in the middle. Slav back here. And Farrell, you're going to go back here. And then power play just to make sure he's still in. Boom, he is. So we continue the sim. Crosby leading the way in points with 40. As long as he's getting first line power play, it's beautiful. Have we played Pittsburgh yet this year? I see we're about to play them. Okay, we won in shootout already. I just feel like he's been on our team for 3 seasons. I forget about the whole coming back to Pittsburgh thing. Oh, they're garbage. Also, I forgot to say this last video, but I did see Moroza sign a 1-year contract to the Pittsburgh Penguins. So it was probably just a quick little 2-way. So we lost 2-0, a couple of wins back-to-back. Yeah, we beat Pittsburgh 5-1. Lose to the Steelheads and Detroit, and then the Islanders. So 3 losses in a row. Leon Bichelle has been injured. Ben Harper, you know what? It's perfect defenseman to replace. They're both big defensive defensemen. Logan Mailloux now injured, though. Okay, so here's where it gets interesting because we only have one defense available. February 4th. He should be back soon. Bichelle is a playable injury. Okay, so I'm going to put Bichelle back in. That's what we'll do. Let's just keep it how it is. Come on. Okay, 5-3 loss to Chicago. Who got injured? It was Logan Mailloux, February 4th, so we still have a couple weeks. Okay, we got to figure something out here. All right, so there's the news. Chris Letang has been called right back up to the Montreal Canadiens. All right, like usual, starting with the Montreal forwards. Crosby leading the way with 47. Suzuki also a 47. Caulfield 44. Slavkovsky with 35. Sveshnikov 32. So let's hope he bounces back. It's probably the second line power play is probably not doing too well. I might look to switch that around. Maybe Letang might give them some juice. Kirby Dach there. Yeah, only has one power play point. Jesus. 32 points. Farrell with 28. Shane Wright with 27. Heineman 18. Beck 18. Fisher 12. Killorn 11. So I'm definitely not complaining. It's probably our PP2 is our the biggest struggle. But it's also probably a struggle because our PP1 is too good. So it's like they don't even get the chance to get on the ice. Defense, Hudson 31 and 35. So he's stepping up to the plate now that Bouchard is officially, well, he was gone last year too, but Letang had a lot of the minutes. So he's the main guy now, and he's taking that role seriously. Mailloux at 19 in 41. Bichelle at 12. Vakanen in 6. Korzak 6. Gouli 5. Plus 22 though. Goalies. Oh my god. This is what I mean. Sometimes 17, 10 and 1, 9.20 save percentage. And then Haviland 10, 1 and 2 with a 9.21 save percentage. So I am definitely not complaining. We're going to go until the trade deadline and then we'll see if we need a goalie. But for now, we're looking pretty. All right, for the entire league, Jake Gensel at 68. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, look at this. Heischer on Boston, 64. Pasternak with 64. McDavid 60, Aho 59, Draisaitl. So the list goes on. A lot of players doing really well. Kyle Connor ripping it. So that first line for Boston is just ripping it. I'll just go down. Okay, Demidov there. So he's not that he's having a bounce back because he did pretty good last year too. But yeah, 68 and 80. But now he's officially a PPG player. So that's your list of forwards. Oh, look at this. Sturm. Sophomore season, 49 points with the Detroit Red Wings. Sidney Crosby there. So a lot of PPG players. On defense, you got Quinn Hughes leading the way. Evan Bouchard ripping it. Cale Makar. Brandt Clark still on an 11-year contract. 11 mil contract, sorry. He's doing good. A lot of good defensemen as well. Lane Hudson up there. Goalies. Demko leading the wins. Actually doing really well save percentage wise as well. Swayman there. Luukkonen on LA. 919. Ingram still ripping it. So he still has I guess he's still in Vezina contentions. Save percentage. Decourt is definitely up there. Yeah, and Havlid. So I'm very happy with my goaltending right now. Rookie skaters. This guy, Sylvain Bourgeois, he went 3rd overall 2 years ago. So 35 points in 43 games. Art Meyer, 31. O'Neill with 26. Aginla with 25. So he's playing with Toronto this year. McKenna, 24. Kapanen, 23. Rubrowick, the guy we traded away for the Sveshnikov deal, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because he's in Carolina. So it was for Sveshnikov. Muse, and the list goes down. So a lot of good rookies this year. So it's a good playoff race. A good rookie race. Rookie goalies, I mean, if I give him more games played, I'm sure you can make a case to win the Rookie of the Year as well. So looking at the teams in the Atlantic Division, you got Montreal, obviously at the top. Toronto 2nd, Detroit 3rd, Boston and Ottawa with the wild card spot, and Tampa, Florida, and Buffalo out of the playoffs at the moment. In the Metro Division, Columbus on top, Carolina 2nd, New York Rangers 3rd, Devils 4th, Flyers 5th, Penguins 6th. They're 16 and 20. I mean, it's a possible comeback. Washington at the bottom there, no Ovi. And then the Islanders at the bottom of the Metro. Central Division, Utah Steelhead still at the top, so that's pretty cool for them. St. Louis Blues, they're 2nd. Colorado 3rd. Winnipeg Jets 4th. Stars 5th, Minnesota 6th, Nashville, and then Chicago Blackhawks at the bottom. So I wonder what Bedard is thinking right now. So let's continue the sim, boys. Chris Letang in the lineup now. Let's see how he does playing that first line. First line, second line power play. So we're at the 41 game mark, halfway mark of the season. I guess we could go till about 60 games. So I'll sim 19, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So till about the Dallas game, we'll take a look at who's available at the trade deadline. For now, let's just get the simming going. We're 27, 11, and 3. So win there, lost. Okay, so Logan Mailloux returning back to the lineup. All right, Ben Harper, you're going to be sent down, unfortunately. We're going to keep Chris Letang in the lineup. So, Ben Harper, you are going to the Laval Rocket. All right, we're going to healthy scratch Chris Letang. He had 1 goal, 3 assists, -2 in 8 games. Not bad. I mean, a point every second game. But -2, I just feel like our line was doing well without him, so he's going to be our healthy scratch. Logan Mailloux will take his spot back, basically, on the top pairing and the second line power play. All right, let's continue the simming. A big week break there. Trade, decline, playing Edmonton. We're 32, 14, and 3. It's a big win. 2 wins, 3 wins, all 5-2, amazing. But Joey Decord injured with a concussion. So Gabriel Daigle getting his first NHL appearance. He's called up to the Montreal Canadiens. Daigle's first NHL appearance is going to be an away game. And boys, you know what? I feel like we're going to play it. If there's going to be a game to play, why not be his first NHL game? Our future goaltender, Gabriel Daigle. Let's freaking go. Vancouver's actually ripping it too. So they're 37, 12, and 4. We're 35, 15, and 3. So let's see what the Vancouver Canucks are all about. JT Miller, Pettersson, Höglander on the first line. So Miller's still a Canuck, age 34, exact top 6, still ripping it though, 52 points in 53 games. So JT, yeah, that's a good first line. Atu Ratty with Lindholm and Garland, Granlund, Jenner, Suter, Benstrom, Evans, and LeBanc. Jake Evans, holy moly, he's actually ripping it, 30 points in 53 games, 11 minutes on the ice. How come you couldn't do that with us? What the hell? Defense, Quinn Hughes, Hronik, Addison, McCabe, McDonough, and Gannett. So pretty good back end. I wouldn't say their forwards are the best. Good first line, but Atu Ratty second line. Do they have any injuries? No. No. All right, so their goalies, Fleury and Demko. Oh, Fleury in Vancouver. Crazy. Never took a look at this, but not doing as... Well, I guess he didn't do that good for us last year either, but 6-3 this year, 904, 3 goals against average. Yeah, 43. Just retired at this point, man. You could have retired as a Montreal Canadian. You won the cup with us, but no, he's going to Vancouver now, playing there.
Hey everybody, welcome to the West Coast here in British Columbia, Canada. We're in Vancouver where the Canucks are ready to take to the ice tonight here for EA Sports. And they'll end all that pressure as they clear the zone. The Canucks gain possession in their own end. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Into the attacking end. Takes a shot. They score! Vancouver's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Answered the call there.
This is a dialed-in goaltender. Very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Quick shot. Oh, he stops him with the glove. Great reflexes there. The Canadiens win the draw. Looking for space inside the D zone. Quick feed. Oh, so good. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and send a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
And look at this. These fans are starting to get on their feet to recognize what an incredible save we just witnessed.
Yeah.
Vancouver's got the puck inside the offensive zone. And he was right there to make the stop on that play. Just a flying squeeze here in the offensive end. The fans are all over it. Across the line. Passes again. Another feed. to play it to the corner. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a play! Moves the puck. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Sends the pass over. Pass to the front. Blocker save. On the backhand. And he makes that save as well.
The goaltenders will...
Scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the...
Montreal's been the dominant team tonight, and look at the score here, but I think it starts from the back end there, Cheryl.
It really does. This has been a clinic in terms of a 200-foot game. You got to protect your goaltender and take care of your own zone if you want to get going north, and that's exactly what they've done, and they've generated a ton of chances creating their offense out of the rush.
Oh, another great save right there.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds...
Pettersson's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Great save by Fleury. Puck grab by Caulfield. Moves behind the net. Picked up along the boards by Slavkovsky. Came up with a nice save.
I don't think he had time to get his head out of the way.
Scores! Break out the clutch here on the stadium because that's 4 unanswered.
Well, everyone's playing well and contributing. You don't want it to stop. You don't want to go and sit and wait to come back on the ice. Flexes.
And now it's to Hoglander. Takes it to the front. Nice save from point-blank range. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. And that's deflected. And he takes the feed. Oh, an even better save. Beck's carrying it ahead. Save! Oh, and he comes up with a stop. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck along the boards. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Broken up with a stick. Suter's got the puck in his own zone. Moves it to McDonough. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Scores another one. And listen to these fans now, Cheryl. They don't like it one bit.
Oh, they don't like it, James. It is ugly inside the building. You couldn't get anything going on the ice.
Strong defensive effort. Slavkovsky stick handling in his own zone. Puts it on net. Scores! Oh, shoveled it in on the backhand.
Oh, that's a beauty. Backhand goaltender had no idea where it was going. I know I could never control mine, but man, is he ever accurate.
He pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Trying to shake loose. He's in. All alone. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get...
Scores! And the shutout bid comes to an end after that one gets passed.
Oh, James, that's a tough break. I mean, he has played out mojo. Is how you end the game with good habits because you want to make sure that you don't carry the beginning of the game into your next one.
They put the puck into the offensive end. And there's the save. Here's a chance. Scores! And they put another on the board. Maybe a little too late.
Well, certainly some positive that they can build on, James, but it's...
Clearing attempt. And the puck's out of harm's way. Moves it quickly over to Bemstrom. Great heads-up play by the defender.
Fire it!
Shot! Long kick. Oh, at the buzzer, a big save! Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end.
So Gabriel Daigle, as much as, you didn't get the shutout, you still had a fantastic game. 23 saves on 25 shots, a .920 save percentage with 2 goals against average. Clearly it's one game only that he played and let in the 2 goals. But unfortunately, Joey Decord is coming back from injury, and we do need to drop someone down. So we'll send him back to the AHL. But at least we know there's a promising future for him. All right, so a big 6-2 win over the Vancouver Canucks. They were actually ripping in their... I think they're first in their division. Yeah, they're first in their division. They're 37-13-4, but we ended up beating them 6-2, so that's big. We are at the 54 game mark, so yeah, let's take it to about 6 more games. It should be, like I said, the Dallas game right there. So let's just calculate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so at Dallas, we'll check who's available in the free agency. Right, injured with the pole growing. This is where I'm going to put Lambert back in the lineup. Fits perfectly on the third line. Let's hope he actually gets point this time. He got 0 points in 5 games to start the season when he did play. But anything could happen here. And I hate when this happens every time you go back to the sim. It's so weird. So 3-2 loss against Philly. 5-4 overtime win against the Ducks. 4 more games up until the 60-point mark of the game. 60-game mark of the season. Excuse me. Shane Wright available. Let's continue, and we'll play the Nashville game. So it's a 4-2 loss against Minnesota. We are still 38, 17-3 though, so I am not worried at all. All right, so Lambert 1 assist in 3 games. We'll take that. I guess it's easier playing with Crosby. Shane Wright though, gonna go back in the lineup. I'm gonna just advance day for these two. Why not? Let's see this. Wow, they're 18 and 38. We just won 3-0. Let's go. Joey Decord. 7-1 loss. All right, that's why you don't play your goalie back-to-back. So, boys, 60-game mark of the season. Let's go through the points, and then we'll leave it off there by seeing who is available. All right, with the three-quarter way mark of the season now, we have 22 games left. Nick Suzuki with 65 points leading the way. Sidney Crosby with 64, 35 goals. Cole Caulfield with 61. Slavkovsky with 51. Svechnikov with 50. Doc with 47. Farrell 46 and 55. Shane Wright 34 and 57. So he's definitely loving it here in Montreal over Seattle, where he was playing about 10 minutes. He's getting an additional about 3 minutes of ice time per game. He's still going to get more ice time come next season, but playing on that third line right now, he's definitely doing very well with Sidney Crosby. So I'm sure he's happy there. Heineman with 27, Owen Beck with 19, Fisher 15, Killorn 13, -1. Then Lambert there with 1 point in 8 games. For defense, Lane Hudson 43 and 54, Logan Mailloux 22 and 52, Leon Bichelle 16 and 58, Caden Gooley 11 points, Vakanainen 10 and 46, and Korzak 10 and 60. But all of them high in the plus minus, except for Korzak and Hudson, but still a good plus minus. Goalies, we got Joey Decord, 28, 17, and 1 with a 911 save percentage, 2.80. And then Havlin, 10, 1, and 2 with a 918 save percentage. So 2.51 goals against average. I don't think I'm going to get a goaltender, boys. I mean, I don't think I need it, especially knowing that I have Gabriel Daigle coming up next year. I think these are 2 solid goalies going into the playoffs. With those numbers, if we go through the divisions quickly, Canadiens, Bruins, Red Wings leading our division, Senators with the wild card spot. Then you have the Leafs, Panthers, Lightning, and Sabres out of the playoff contention at the moment. In the Metropolitan, you got the Hurricanes, Jackets, Devils, and Flyers holding the wild card spot. Rangers, Islanders, Penguins, Capitals all outside of the playoffs. You have Canucks, Ducks, Oilers holding the Pacific. Then Kings and Kraken with a wild card spot. Flames, Golden Knights, and Sharks at the bottom of the table. And in the Central, you got the Blues, Steelheads, and Avalanche. And then the Stars, Wild, Jets, Blackhawks, and Predators are all out of the playoffs at the moment. Okay, Shabbat, Chychrun still 1 out. Toffoli, okay. I mean, they do have a wild card spot, so hopefully they don't trade away these players because they could actually make the playoffs for the first time in a long time. Lehkonen, Ottawa, it's ugly to see. Brady Tkachuk on the block, though. Whew. The first time this guy's going to make the playoffs and he wants to... Oh, my God. It's a broken system. The captain of Ottawa looking to get traded on the block. All right, so first up, Lawson Krause. He looks like someone I would probably want to get. He could play the third line with Sidney Crosby and Shane Wright, and then I could push Heineman down, take Killorn out of the lineup. He fits perfectly on forward line 3, as you could tell. 6'4", plays left wing and right wing. Has good all-around stats. I mean, he's going to be a good playoff guy, I believe. He has 22 goals, 17 assists, 39 points. Forget the plus-minus. They're a bad team. So, 39 points in 62 games. Basically playing second-line minutes. I feel like he would be a decent piece to add to our roster going for the playoffs. And we probably don't have to get rid of too much. All right, I know they have Lehkonen and Toffoli also on the block, but they're listed more as a forward line 2. Nor do I really need them. I don't want my top 6 to be upgraded. I have my top 6 as is. I mean, there is Brady Tkachuk forward line 1, but again, I'm not going to do that. They're not going to trade Brady Tkachuk, their captain, to the rivals of their organizations. Makes no sense. So let's just hope they re-sign him and they just keep him, because they're actually in a wild card spot right now and could make the playoffs potentially. So hopefully he does not get traded. All right, so out of all these forwards here, none of them fit on my line except for Sean Monahan. He actually fits forward line 3. So do we bring him back now to the Montreal Canadiens organization, playing third line on the left wing? He's a good leader in the locker room, very loyal. 2 years at 3.8, which means we would have him for next year also, but he's 88 overall. I mean, like, damn. I think between him and Krause, I like that Krause has 1 year left, but maybe we have him and then we trade him at the deadline, at the draft. I don't know. So, boys, Lawson Krause, Sean Monahan, and then obviously we're going to look at one more player. That one last player is Nikita Kucherov. Fits on the forward line 3 as well, so he could play with Shane Wright and Sidney Crosby. 1 year left. The only thing about this is his trade value is like skyrocket. So maybe we try this. We try to go for him. And if it really doesn't work out, then what we could do is try to go for a Krause or a Sean Monahan. But why not try to get Kucherov? The thing is, the trade value is so high. Even if we, like, I don't even know who would we put in, to be honest. I don't want to put any of these guys. No. Like, these are all my team. So it's like maybe Braun, but Lambert I could put, but like, you know what I mean? I have no draft picks. I have no firsts. I have next year's, but even at that, look at this. The trade value is still favored on their side. So I think we could take Kucherov out of the picture, but who knows? Maybe when the trade deadline date actually comes, they will be looking to trade him, and his value will be a bit lower. So that will be all in the next video, boys. Yeah, Lawson Krause, Sean Monahan, Nikita Kucherov. Those are the 3 names I will be targeting. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.